while you're in Smoky Mountain, did you have a great eye for talent, obviously. Did you say to yourself, okay, this guy's going to be a star? Was there anybody that came on your radar while there?
Well, we when we started working with Jericho and Lance Storm, the Thrill Seekers, you knew those guys had something. They were young, dynamic, looked good, and those guys definitely. Tracy Smothers was already on the way up, and Brian Lee, I thought Brian Lee was going to be a star in a heartbeat. So, yeah, there were a few guys.
Why do you think Brian never caught on like people thought he would?
Well, um, sometimes personal issues get in the way, and it happens to everybody once in a while, especially in wrestling, because it's easy to slip into darkness, if you will. And I think Brian just got wrapped up, and and that's what happened.
Got it. You were part of the match where Chris Jericho broke his arm and came back, and that right? Was that you were in that? Yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
How did calm Jim Cornette deal with seeing Chris Jericho come back in the cast?
Well, here's what happened. We cut promos for 4 weeks because we had 4 weeks of TV already in the can, and we were planning for what happened that night to play into the promos. And the baby faces already cut the promos. Jericho asked Jim if he could go out and try this new move, and Jim said, "Yeah, just don't get hurt."
Right.
So as soon as we're cutting our promos and somebody comes back, I think it was Mark Curtis who came back and said, "Hey Jim, Jericho just broke his arm," and Jimmy thought it was a rib, so he started laughing. He goes, "Yeah, right." He goes, "No, he's going to the hospital right now." I said, "Are you kidding me?" So Jim went off a little bit, but after that, Jericho came out and he did a great job, man. He got juice. He got blood all over us, all over the referee, all over the mat. It was just it was gory. It was pretty
Yeah.
gory that night. So but Jimmy was a little upset till finally after the match, especially, you had to give it to Jericho because he bled and sold great. So it worked out fine. We just had another layer of the story that he broke his arm in a motorcycle accident instead of a 450 have a Corona off the top, toupee, rope, whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
What do you think of what Chris is doing these days?
I think it's awesome. I think it's tremendous, man. He's a rock star. He's a world champion. He's done everything that he wanted to do and then some. So he's a perfect example of somebody who made it big and is successful still.
Did you always get along with him outside the ring?
Yeah, always.
Anyone, maybe thrill seekers, but you worked territories before. You knew the routine. You knew how to get over. Anybody took under your wing in Smoky Mountain and tried to show them how to work that Southern style?
No, I think there were some guys that Brian Logan and Anthony, I can't remember Anthony's last name, that were young and uh came from the wrestling school that Tim Horner was doing back then. And we had a few matches with those guys, but no, not really. There was just our main deal was with Rock and Roll Express, Tracy Smothers, Dirty White Boy, Thrill Seekers, things like that. But we had the Fantastics come in and do some stuff too. But no, we try to help everybody we were in the ring with. If they were putting us over, we definitely did our job or did our best to do our job and help those guys too.
I had Dirty White Boy on here a couple weeks ago. A lot of
Oh
fun
yeah,
talking to him. Yeah,
yeah.
good
What was
guy.
he talking about?
Um, he hated being a babyface in Smoky Mountain. I'm like, but you were the top babyface. He's like,
Right,
I didn't like it. I did it, but I didn't like it.
right, right. He's not a baby face. Yeah, that's for sure. Did he tell you about
So
me?
how did you?
Did he tell you about him hanging me?
No,
Oh, he didn't. Okay.
uh-uh. I'm here.
Well, I mean, we did an angle in Alabama where he put a noose around my neck, handcuffed my hands behind my back, and hung me.
Okay, that doesn't sound
Okay.
very safe.
No, it wasn't safe, and we didn't walk through it. See, we didn't walk through it. We didn't practice like everybody gets a chance to do today. We just kind of talked about it and said, "You'll attack me on the interview platform and hit me with a chair, handcuff my hands behind my back, put a noose around my neck, drag me to the ring, put it over the top rope, and hang me." What we forgot or didn't know, I didn't know, when you put a noose around your neck, no matter if you tighten the noose or not, when you're pulling on the rope, it automatically tightens.
Wow.
So we didn't realize that, and I'm choking going to the ring, but there's no way I can tell him, and it's live. So, yeah, it was interesting.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
he left that story out, Doc.
Well, it could be a reason for that.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah.
Oh man, that sounds brutal. Oof.
Yeah.